corner for your shuttle bus. Easy to find. And the red number 19 is the big white building in front of us, the Swedish theater. And where we are going to finish the, actually, like if you want to live, if you want to stay in downtown, the place where you will leave us is on the map red tree. So you leave us there where is the red tree, and then you walk towards red 19, and on the other side of the street is the shuttle. We can talk about this later, but anyway, you get the idea how it goes if you want to stay in downtown. Of course, we are more than happy to take you back to the ship as well. So on the right hand side, the white big building is a Swedish theater, because 6% of the population here in Helsinki speaks Swedish as the first language. So that's why we have to have, for example, theaters in Swedish language. And on the right hand side is Esplanade Shopping Street, and Stockmann department store is this big brown building on the right hand side. And in Stockmann's they are advertising that if you don't find it in Stockmann's, you don't need it, that they have everything there. Actually it is so that usually if we are looking for something, a present or new dress or something, we go to Stockmann's, because most probably we will find it there. There's a nice grocery store and supermarket in a basement. You can spend hours there. And then on the top floor there are restaurants and cafes. So also a nice place to visit. If you go to Stockmann's and you want to meet your friends at the door, remember that there are 4 entrances, so just remember which door. And from Stockmann there is the Esplanade Shopping Street to the open air market. And there you can find Iittala glass and Marimekko fabrics and all that Finnish is famous for. On the right hand side, yellow buildings are the old university buildings. Still in one of them students have their meetings and parties, but most of them are office buildings now. And this is the main street here in Helsinki, Mannerheimin tie, Mannerheim Street. There are offices and shops, shopping centers on the left hand side and on the right hand side. And on the right hand side, some of you can see that next to the yellow building there is the advertisement of Zetor, Z-E-T-O-R. You know that Zetor is a tractor. And in that restaurant all the decoration is from the farms. And also there are 4 or 5 tractors inside. So many people, especially those who are from countryside, they love to go there and have a drink. The last drink before they go home by train, so they go to Zetor to have a drink. And very good food as well. Really heavy countryside food, meat and potatoes and so on. Really nice place to visit. And Forum Shopping Center, they are advertising that tomorrow, 16th of May, shops will be open until 11 o'clock in the evening, because they usually close at 9. So, Ihana Helsinki, you have to learn more Finnish. Ihana Helsinki means wonderful, wonderful Helsinki. Ihana is wonderful. And now when we are leaving these traffic lights, please have a look on your right hand side. You can see a big brown building. That's our train station, designed by Eliel Saarinen. And we have trains to St. Petersburg, for example, Allegro. I think that's the only one going there now. It's only 3.5 hours by train to St. Petersburg. It's really fast. If you go by bus, it takes 6 hours driving, plus customs and passport control. You never know how long it's going to take, but we know that driving is 6 hours by bus.
Yan. Dito kami, bumaba muna kami sa city. So, lakad kami, punta kami doon sa Rock Church. Masama tayo sa to as an escort. At least Tapos makalibre tayo. Diba? Sayang yung pag ito. Finally, okay? Dito na tayo sa sinasabi nilang Rock Church. Hindi ko alam kung ano meron dito, so pasok tayo. Ha? So, ito na tayo. Dito na tayo sa church nila. Rock Church, oh. Talagang gawa sa paligid niya. Bato. So, pasok tayo sa loob. Ha? Para kuha tayo ng picture. They say it's okay to have a picture here. So, ang ganda, no? Very solemn. Solemn yung magkaroon ng misa dito. Kadalasan dito nagpapakasal na yung papakasal yung mga Finland. Mukha niya si Phil Collins, ha? Oh, pawig na si Phil Collins. Okay, so let's take some pictures. So dito mas maganda yung view. Kitang kita. Dito yung nagmimisa. So sa isang malaking pabilog siya, parang sa Robinson Galleria, pero mapapalibutan siya ng bato talaga. Kaya, so ang ganda magpakasal dito. Halos lahat dito sila nagpapakasal. Kadalasan gusto nila. Okay? So, parang bamboo organ, na. It's time to say goodbye. Thank you, Lord. Nakapagdasal na rin ako dito. Samantalayan natin. Thank for all the blessings. Yeah, solid. Okay, dasal muna tayo.
And this building on the left-hand side, and actually also on the right-hand side, are our parliament buildings. On the left-hand side, this is the old part of the parliament, and the statues are the first presidents of Finland. In our parliament, we have 200 members, and 84 of them are women. Isn't that great, ladies? I think you agree with us, and men also for sure. Thank you. In that music hall, music center. Radio Symphony Orchestra and Sibelius Academy and Helsinki Symphony Orchestra has concerts there. And on the left hand side you can see the tower. Never been a church even looks like a church. This is a national museum designed by Eliel Saarinen, same who designed train station. A nice stone bear at the entrance. And on the right hand side, white building is a Finlandia Hall. And on the left hand side is our stadium where we had Olympic Games 1952. And the
Stadium Arena.
And the tower is 72
Araneta.
meters high, just the same view over Helsinki, about 200 feet. We have concerts there as well in summer. Helsinki was founded 1550 by Swedish King Gustav Vasa. But as you can see, the buildings are not that old, not from 16th century. Because first, all the houses they built here, they were wooden houses and fires burning them down all the time. So that's why no old buildings, really old buildings left here in Helsinki. The oldest existing building is at the main square, Senat Square, from 1757, time when we were part of Sweden. We can see it when we get closer. Here on the left-hand side, there start to be boats, sailing boats, and icebreakers. On the left-hand side, you can see 3 icebreakers, the yellow ones and black ones. Can you see them? On the left-hand side, a little bit further from here, we have 8 icebreakers all together, and now they are slowly coming. Ice has melted, so slowly coming to Helsinki for maintenance. Usually 1 is here during the winter time, and other 7 up in the north. And when they're breaking the ice, they are driving over the ice. And with the weight, because they are so heavy, with the weight they are breaking the ice, not pushing the ice. And now they are here for maintenance, and sometimes people have meetings there and so on. And they are advertising that, why don't you get married on an icebreaker or organize party on an icebreaker? Why not? Big brown building on the left-hand side, it's Uspensky Cathedral Orthodox Church. And these are government buildings on the left-hand side and apartments on the right-hand side. Many of the streets here in this area are named after ladies of the Russian royal family. Helena Street, Maria, Katarina, Sofia, and so on. Because these were built when we were part of Russia. So we were first 600 years part of Sweden, and then 1808 there was a war between Sweden and Russia, and 1809 we became part of Russia until 1917. Here
Yun. Dito tayo sa pinaka-center nila, plaza, no? Dito sa Helsinki, Finland. So this is a very memorable place for them. Huh? So they have the statue here. Alexander II, a Russian emperor. Huh? So matagal din kasi silang sinakop ng Russia. But they say this Alexander II is very good and nice to the Finland people. So they built statue here. Yeah? And this is the White University. So people here always like to sit and stand, take up a picture. Video is very nice, no? Mamaya kuha tayo ng picture. Ito yung pinaka-plaza nila. So only 15 minutes to ayun yung bus. Only 15 minutes to stay here, and then I guess it's enough for me. I have to go back. I have lots of stuff to do on the shoot. So, okay, so pa-picture muna tayo, ha? Sulit ang tour ko. Makasama tayo ulit sa tour. Okay, so after this, I need to go back to the ship now. Ganda ng building nila dun, no? Masyadong maliwanag yan. Yeah, good.
Ganz good.
Good. So, these are the, nakalimutan ko sabi niya, White University daw ata ito dati. Ang sinasabi ng tour guide. Isa sa pinaka good attraction nila rito. Ito yung pinaka main plaza. And pagpasok na natin dyan, city center na yan. Pero I guess tinatamad na ako. I have enough photos. Pwede na yan siguro bumalik. Okay.
left hand side. And if you can see the big blue building next to the market, that's City Hall. This is always full of people. Everybody wants to go to the market to have a coffee and donut, or coffee and meat pie. Meat pie is what you have when you go to the market.
Ayun yung market, oh. Ayun, sa likod na.
On the right hand side is one of the oldest restaurants.
This is nice. Tayo sila. Nalibot na natin yung city. Yung pinaka square nila, parang katulad din sa Amsterdam.
Summer restaurant called Klippan on the left hand side. Nice old building with a red roof. Statue for Peace on the left hand side. You can see the lady statue. It's so foggy now or something. Strange, because this Suomenlinna fortress is in front of us. Tower in the center is a church tower. Yellow buildings belong to defense forces, and 850 people live on that island all year round. They go there by ferry. And here on the left hand side is Embassy of United States. All these big buildings. There's a big renovation going on, a big innovation center at the moment. On the right hand side, yes, yeah, Embassy of the United States. And all this was covered with ice the end of April on the left hand side. Not safe to walk here because of the ferries. Ferries are coming and going. We have outdoor concerts here during the summertime. We don't want to share the place with the geese.
Nice view.
And in wintertime, it's nice to walk from here to the islands, because it's possible to walk. Ice is so deep. Nice to walk from here to the islands, and dogs are running free, and really nice atmosphere.
Yellow yan. Lupit nila.
On the left hand side behind the sightseeing boat, small red brick building. There's a sauna building, sauna as we say in Finnish. Sauna for men and sauna for women, and there's a place for swimming also, ice swimming, and during the summertime of course you can swim in a sea. And our seawater usually never warmer than 20 Celsius, never warmer than 68 Fahrenheit. And it's not so salty. The Baltic is not so salty. They say that the average saltage in the oceans is about 6%, and here in the Baltic it's 0.3. So many